Okay, so I'm assuming this is the scene you want to see. So okay, so this is kind of like nostalgic to look through. It was only a couple months ago, but this song is so good, by the way. Okay, so basically we have a... Oh wait, I forgot I have like different cameras going on. So this one was just like a mega zoom out and zoom in. And then this one kind of... So this one was in a fixed position, but it kind of did this little like arc thing, if you can see it. And then it zooms in and kind of just zooms in really slowly on him. And then this was just changing the camera really fast. And then this camera movement is kind of gross. I think this camera movement should have been slower, but it was kind of just a pan down. It would have benefited if I had just like done... Wait, let me just select the active. Okay, this would have benefited if I had just dragged this keyframe out. I think I've grabbed the wrong one. This one, yes. See, that looks a lot nicer, I think. It would have benefited if I had done that for the final, but I didn't. So, next scene. This one. A lot of people said that these scenes were like chaotic, which I think it was just how fast the animation was going, but yeah. Okay, he's barely animated at all here. So this is kind of just following his arm, which I think... Noise. There's so much noise in the background. Okay. So it kind of follows him, which I think this would have benefited from just being a still camera. And then it kind of goes past him and then zooms in a bit. Wait, did I even do anything for the camera here? This one? Okay, it had a slow zoom out, kind of. All of the camera work in this video was like really chaotic, to be honest. This one was kind of just had a little bounce, like an arcy bounce. So everything, all the camera movement here was like set to Bezier instead of linear, and like sometimes you want to set them to Bezier, but other times linear is better. I don't know, the Bezier turned out really chaotic, and I'm not really sure what I think about it now. An interesting thing is, like, most of the time I'll switch between cameras like clean cuts like this. But depending on like what's going on in the scene, like if there's a lot of action or something, you may want to do what I did here and spin the camera instead of switching the camera. Then we have a run, like the camera's kind of panning, following him. And then kind of lingering here in an arc. A lot of these scenes I kind of just did the same thing. I'm trying to think of like unique things I did, but I'm not really sure. Okay, this popped up. Following, panning, following again. Okay, this is an example of like an actual comm camera, I think. So, it kind of bursts out when he opens the door, which is a nice effect, and then it kind of just stays there, which is good for this video because there was a ton of chaotic stuff going on. This is a pan, and okay, here's an example of set to linear. This is set to linear. I think it looked nice compared to a lot of the scenes in the video. Okay, this, I don't know if you know about this, but this is working with the camera's perspective. So basically, if you just do this, it like zooms in. So I animated that, so I had it come in and then, what did I do? So, oh, I see. So I had the camera itself move forward and then this gets smaller, which creates the weird distortion effect that you see here. Okay, so another thing to talk about is probably just like the, I don't really know them. I've just kind of, like, watched videos and stuff about them, but, like, the rules of, like, where to place things in the camera. Like, where he is right now in the camera. So this is, like, in a third of the screen. This is the center of the screen, obviously. Center of the screen. Yeah, there's just, like, rules about that, which I don't really know them, but there's some good videos that talk about that, so if you, like, look up stuff like that, that's good stuff to know. Okay. A lot of this video had, like, camera just popping out, so it's, like, zoomed in and then it popped. Oh, this is the old version without Bowser in it. Another thing that's in this video a lot is just like the camera's following people, and a lot of times really chaotically, which is good. But you can see that it's like rotated. Oh yeah, another thing is rotating the camera. So to get different angles, let me just kind of get an example of this. So to get different angles, you can use Shift F to like fly around. You can also if you have the camera selected, you can hit inside of the viewer, the rotate, and it rotates it. I do this all the time, so yeah. This one. Oh yeah, this was disgusting. This was a really, really disgusting thing that happened, and I was not able to fix it, and I'm super angry about it, because this is, like, the worst shot of the whole video. I'm not happy about it. This is kind of just an example of the camera switching, but without a clean cut. Again, this is following and rotation, and then it kind of gets on track. You can kind of just see how it's working here. But yeah, one of the things is just animate it like you would animate a character with like arcs and offset and, well, I'm not really sure how you could offset a camera from the characters. So yeah, there's your offset. This is just kind of popping. This is just a pan. These are all set to linear, and then it's just kind of panning / popping out. So yeah, those are hopefully the scenes you want to see. But yeah.